points were scored. The Giants and Saints.
Okay, we're gonna start with a little. We're gonna start a little bad. But that's okay. This will give them a false sense of security. There we go.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they will set up shop at the 41-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Right.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley.
Boom! That was a nice run, huh?
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And down inside the 40 to about
nice run, huh? Did you see how he was running around?
Yeah. They'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
No points at all.
You're driving. It's called drive.
The toss out to Barkley.
Ooh.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people down.
Oh, man.
Taken down. Cameron Jordan.
He had the right defense.
For a loss of 14.
Jeez.
Puppy.
Huh?
Would you ever get me merch?
Merch?
Yeah.
What is it?
Merch is like some. We turn on YouTube. Our YouTube channel has this specific kind of clothes that they made.
Okay.
Would you ever get that for me?
Yeah.
Can you get one for me?
Oh man.
Hey, I'm confused.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Manning.
Yeah, man.
Here as he's taken down. Cameron
This is going to be a defensive showdown.
for his second sack of the night.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a
Oh, Puppy, by the way,
Yeah.
I was watching some YouTube. I was React, and teens and adults were playing Madden.
Yeah.
Madden something. It was kind of like this, but it was snowing.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
They were definitely playing on PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah, I saw the controllers. It was girl versus girl and boy versus boy and boy versus girl.
Thank you. A huge thank you. You said didn't need the points. Start off that drive.
Man, that was
Now
a good
they've got a chance to
fucking
redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. That he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. To throw, it's Breeze. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gives him a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Here's Breeze. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tucked in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Buppy, I always feel like there's a reason why they always made these games.
There's a reason? Of course, this is football. This is the football season. These are guys that play year-round together. Right now, it's going to be the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, Miss Newber says, is everyone gonna watch the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Are you?
Probably. No,
Wait, does it start at 11 or something, or it ends?
8 o'clock or something. 6:45.
It ends at...
10 o'clock.
Okay.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
11:45.
So, why is the teacher going to ask, did you watch the Super Bowl? And what if some kids say yes?
Well, because they do. Some kids do.
Actually, yeah, Colton and London did once. He did it. Colton, I know Colton wouldn't do it. I think Michael would. He does like football. He does play it at school. He either plays soccer or football, but he mostly plays football with Jacob or just messes around with us.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh, man. He killed me there.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That fucking play.
28 yards. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
He's beating us now.
So you said that if you're playing with the Giants, you'll lose?
No, it's hard to win with them because they're not as good as the other team.
Will Watts on for the point after.
So you really don't care, you're just trying this out for fun?
Yeah, well, kind of. I like to win. Let's see. How do I win? The Giants.
I remember I already told you about the React. He had 7 points and then the other team won. This is what they play at school. That song.
That song?
Yeah.
What song is that?
I don't know. It's like in the system where you run and then you stop for, like, you run for 20 seconds and then you stop for 10 seconds or 5. And it once gave me cramping so much, my throat was so dry.
New York set to take the field and hoping to do better.
We had to do it 8 times in 3 rounds, but every time when those 8 times were done, we got a 2 or a 1 minute break. Then we can go get water and then we would do our activity.
Hey, look at that pink guy in the pink.
Manning and the Giants
One guy in the
now
pink.
first and 10 at their own 21.
I remember in kindergarten, I was like, boys shouldn't wear blacks.
Brought down for a sack. Alex Okafor in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Actually, I think he won't talk, so.
What?
I don't hear nothing.
What?
I don't hear anything.
No, he ain't talking. You'll see a little microphone up there, a little
So-
headset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that means it's either plugged in or he's talking.
Under
Yeah,
4 to go
exactly.
now
No,
as
he
the
was
clock
equal.
runs and they
He's
come
equal
up
here.
on
He's
second
not
down.
plugged in.
Okay.
Let me see.
I'm gonna watch a new play.
On second down.
Man, what the hell, man?
Threw everything off. It brings up third.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Manning.
Oh man, what the hell? I can't get it off. He was open.
In there to drop
Where's my blocks?
sack now here tonight.
I'm starting to feel for that
Man,
quarterback.
well, let's see if I can come back.
Normally,
Did you see I didn't nobody block me?
right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's
So
surviving
this-
back there.
And to think, there's
This is
still a
actually really
long way
bad.
to go in this football game. Here's Riley
The
Dixon now.
Giants are actually kind of bad.
Away for the second time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Ginn.
So New York sucks then?
So possession goes over here.
And the
on
Saints are like
and
one of the
Saints
best
on the
teams.
short
They
field in
almost made it
front
to
of
the
them.
Super
They
Bowl. They
take
should have
over
been in the Super Bowl.
first and 10.
The
And
Saints
now
should have been in
Saints
the
get
Super
set to trot out
Who
there.
went to the
They had to go
Super
a
Bowl?
long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a
The
cushion
Los
with field
Angeles
position.
man.
I have to think that with this field
Los
position,
Angeles?
after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot
is
right now
LA.
and try to cut down the length of the drive.
Oh man, come on, man!
Touchdown, New
Ain't fucking
Orleans.
great.
Des Bryant with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the
This
Saints
already
add
sucks.
on to their lead.
Well, no, I can still.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right?
Okay.
You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air.
So how many rounds?
Right
2 more
now,
rounds.
We're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so
That
far
one has
in this
14
game.
points.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
So I know
You're
10
just a
plus
scholar all
4
the way
equals
around. You're
14.
reading all the time. I
And
like
4
that you
plus
fit
10
that in
equals
the broadcast.
14.
I got do
When
cover
I
3 over
can.
cover 3.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's see if we can make it. Make it up.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And try and
Everyone
generate
that's
some
from
offense on this
NY,
drive.
they're like,
At
oh
least 3
my god,
points,
why
get
is
that
it
0 off the
fine?
board. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Manning. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
There we go.
Open,
Touchdown! Boom! Nice!
Okay, so you got 6 points, right?
Yeah, I got 6 points.
So 6 plus 6 equals 12. So if you get another 6 points, which means 2 more.
No, we got 1 point here.
Oh, I forgot. So you got 7. So 7 plus, if you want another touchdown, that's 6, right?
6 and then another 1 is 7, so that would be 13.
Oh.
Now that's all I need.
Kick this one away.
Now it's a close game. Now we're playing.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On first down, Breeze drops this up to Kamara out of the backfield. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Halfback wheel. Give me my phone. Where's my phone?
You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against
Ask how do you stop the halfback wheel.
To not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Olivier Vernon able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. If they occupy people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go. Ready. We're waiting.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Breeze. And has it complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This one from 48 yards away. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Zebra, zebra, zebra. Zebra, zebra, zebra. Zebra, zebra, zebra. Zebra, zebra.
Manning now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Brees. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Barkley, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Kill! Ready? Yellow lady! Got it!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Ready?
They run it again with Kamara. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Hey. 4 down.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Throwing now is Manning. Open man right side is Ingram. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
We can talk about bend but don't break all we want, but the defense now, we're going to find out just how flexible and pliable they really are. Can they bounce back after that type of a run, that type of momentum against them, and find a way to slow down this offense?
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And now out come the Giants. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big blitz coming, and down he goes. Craig Robertson not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Working from the gun, Manning. And Ingram holds it in. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Manning now on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Manning to Beckham. A big play there. 54 yards.
You know as well as I do, it's really important to get Odell Beckham Jr. involved early. And that's the first time that Eli Manning was able to find him, and we're in the second half.
You think he and Eli maybe had some words on the sideline? Hey, let's get on the same page.
Without a doubt, because they know that kick starts their team. That gets them going. And now they have to do it again and again as we go down the stretch.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Zebra, zebra, zebra. Zebra, zebra.
On 2nd down, here's Manning. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Alex Okafor in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. Manning now on 3rd and goal. And he couldn't hang on. Almost an interception there defensively. Instead, it brings up 4th. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Zebra, zebra, zebra.
Now Manning, gotta have this one. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Okafor in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Kill. Ready.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off right around the 43. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Zebra.
Manning will try again on second down. Looking for Shepard deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Giants on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is third and 10. To throw is Manning. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Cameron Jordan bringing the pressure again, and that is his third sack here tonight. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. Breeze going to throw here. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Breeze now on first down. Forced out to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Sammy,
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. To throw, it's Breeze. Being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Olivier Vernon in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on first.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 12, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
On first down, Manning. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Receiver.
Throwing is Manning. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Zebra.
Manning. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Good set.
Breeze is looking to throw. He dumps it down to Ingram. No gain, and it's second down. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Now Breeze. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road,
Yo. Panthers.
He quiet right now. He just took a loss.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he in timeout.
Who beat him? Who beat him?
I did. I had to put him in timeout real quick. Him and Poppy, they both in timeout.
Breeze Mafia?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pop Woo Woo talks a lot about you, so I know you probably handle him quite a bit, don't you? Woo.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Poppy beat me a lot. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But today was the day where he didn't beat me.
Yeah, because
So now he in timeout. You know what I'm saying?
Woo Woo talks a lot about you. Let's play one, Breeze Mafia. Let's do it.
He talked a lot about me. What are you saying about me?
He beat you a lot of times, Breeze Mafia.
Right, and that's all cool and dandy. But today he didn't. So that's why he quiet right now.
Damn.
Him and Panthers.
And Panthers. Damn, bro. Panthers is good. Let's see it. Let's play. I play with Panthers all the time. I'm on a winning streak with Panthers right now. Panthers hasn't beat me in a while.
Yeah, he ain't that good. But shit, I was about to hop off, man. I'm about to eat and shit.
Okay, cool, man.
I don't know. Send me a friend request. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely do this another day.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's do that right now. Let's see where you at, right here. Yep. There we go.
Alright. Yeah, they can't stomach it today.
Man.
They cannot stomach it today.
Yeah,
like, underdog won today, like you feel me? Because I'm really an underdog though, man, and you know what I'm saying. Especially with Poppy, like he always beat me, and then today was just the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just can't stomach it.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. What team did you play? What team did I know Panthers always plays with the Dolphins.
Yeah, he had the Dolphins. I had the Chiefs.
Okay, yeah,
but that's really the only team I played with.
He has a hard time with the Chiefs currently.
And then Hey, yo, I swear to God, this dude is a sore loser. Like,
did you see that?
Now, yo, I swear to God, I have, because every time he beat me, right?
Yeah.
He always posted screenshots and sent them in the messages.
Yeah, yeah.
Now the first time that I do it, he want to kick me out the party.
Right, bro. I told you he just kicked me out because we were talking about it.
That's crazy.
And I have screenshots. Well, maybe not anymore because I think I replaced my my hard drive. But I had screenshots of beating Woo Woo before.
Yo, that nigga is a sore loser.
He is, man. He is. He is. I'm telling you. Always, yeah. He kicked me out always too. Every time I beat him, he kicks me out. I start talking shit, he kicks me out.
That's crazy.
Man, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's how he is. Yeah. Yeah. And now and Panthers does that one play and that he thinks it's an end all win all where he sends the two tight ends to one side, you know? Right? He was playing that play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then he tries and keeps on, and
yeah. That one little bullshit play he call it his bread and butter.
His bread and butter, yeah, exactly.
Shit is whack.
It's I use it here and there, but you can only use it a couple times, man. But then you got to run out of it. You got to do other shit inside that formation.
Right.
And Woo Woo's upset.
All you gotta do is play defense and run the ball against Panthers, and you automatically won.
Yeah, defense and run. Oh my God!
It was run the ball most of the time.
Really?
You couldn't stop the run.
Man, I kill him with that Tyreek Hill. I mean, I do some fucking shit with Tyreek Hill against Panthers. He hasn't beat me like 4 or 5 games, and then he stopped playing me. I met him. I met Panthers face to face. We went to a Dolphins games together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I live in Florida. He told me, "Hey, man, I'm over here in Miami, and I'm gonna watch the game." I said, "I'll go to the game." I'll go, and I went. I got there a little late. I went in halftime, but it was okay because it went over to overtime. It was the first game I ever went to that went overtime, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm telling you, Woo Woo is a sore loser, and Panthers has become one too, man. I don't know what the hell, but Panthers fucking. It's because I know his play. Because I know his little bullshit play. Come on, man.
Listen. When I lose, I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
He's got a playbook that has 500 offensive plays. Find another one, man.
All right.
You know what I mean? And Woo Woo beat me, and I'll play him again and again. And I beat him a few times. Every time I beat him a few times. And every time I beat him, he like fucking. He won't talk it, and he'll kick me out of a party.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's how Woo Woo is. That's how that Woo Woo is, man. But yeah, man. So what state you from, man?
I'm in Buffalo, New York.
Holy shit, Buffalo! I play with another guy from Buffalo.
Oh yeah, who?
JPEG.
J-Pack, okay.
J-Pack, and he plays we're on we play with another guy, B6, B16, I don't know, a bunch of numbers that they have a group chat, a group meet that they play games at a lot. They all play games and keep records.
I just recently got me a group me through my job because my job is using like group me and shit.
Oh no shit! I only use group me for video games, bro.
Yeah, I only use it through my job, but yeah.
That's interesting.
I didn't even know what it was until then.
How you use GroupMe for for like that, like in the professional sector and like with your job, and the only time I've ever used GroupMe was for this Madden group chat that we got.
Right.
Yeah, man, fucking. It's crazy. Yeah, he said GroupMe.
I never even knew what it was until then. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a decent website, you know.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is you can't erase messages, and they're there. They're just there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean they're weird. It's weird. Like
okay.
I see like I go back to archives and you can see all your pictures. I don't know if you can erase them. I don't know, but it seems like to just be there. What do you do? What kind of work you do? What do you do? What job do you do?
So I'm a cell phone technician.
Oh no, wait, really? I sell cars. I'm a car salesman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what I do. I sell phones. I sell cell phones, and then you know what I'm saying. I fix them. I fix them troubleshoot
as well. Okay. Do you work for like a certain, just like one of the carriers, or just for a company?
Verizon.
Verizon. Okay. Verizon's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, Verizon. Yeah, they got the best network.
They really do. I don't have. I have T-Mobile, but I had Verizon. Verizon. The bad thing is they're a little more restrictive with their data, aren't they?
Yeah.
They won't give you like unlimited.
What I can say is they definitely got the best network. You know what I'm saying? But they're definitely the most expensive too.
They are. Yeah. They know how to charge you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I know you.
They be having all kind of hidden fees and shit, man.
Oh yeah. Verizon. That's why I've never gone to Verizon, but I know they have the best network. Like if I can go with a Verizon phone way in the woods and it still works.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'll work anywhere.
You know who Verizon was before? Like back in the first cell phone wave. You know what company it was?
Wasn't it called? Don't tell me. I knew what it was called. Fuck. What was it called? I know. This is like back in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s. Yeah.
It wasn't Bell South, was it?
No, it was Primeco.
Oh, Primeco.
It was
Where did I get Bell South from?
It was Primeco, and Primeco was like a little alien with like a TV head with two antennas. Remember?
Oh, nah. See, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was Primeco. Primeco was the one. I think "Do You Hear Me Now" thing was in Primeco or something. They even used that back in the day.
Right. Oh yeah, I know. I never knew that.
Yeah.
I thought Verizon had a different name though, but you said it was Primeco. I thought it was Bell South or something like that.
Bell South. I don't know if they may be merged into Bell South. I don't know if that ever happened, because Bell South is a big company.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bell South is. Let me see Primeco. Because I remember, you remember Primeco phones or no? Yeah, Primeco, yeah. Verizon, absolutely. Primeco. Bell Atlantic was joint venture of Bell Atlantic, Nynex, US West, and Air. Primeco.
Bell Atlantic, that's the one. That's what I was thinking about. Bell Atlantic.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Bell Atlantic. Yep. It's there. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. But
I said Bell.
Verizon's successor, Verizon Wireless.
Yeah.
Defunct cellular communications, Verizon Wire. It was a little alien with a square head, and it was like a TV. It looked like a TV with a little antenna. That was back in. I had a Sprint back then. I had a Sprint phone, a Sprint flip phone. That fucker, man, you could throw it across the fucking house and get pissed off at everybody. Yeah. Throw it across the house, and it would still work.
Yeah, because you remember.
Even the razors, man. The razors.
Sprint used to be. Remember, Sprint used to be Nextel.
Yes, Nextel. You know what Nextel was famous for? The walkie-talkie. All the rednecks. Yeah. All the rednecks had Nextel phones because of the walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
And then they went away from it when Sprint got them. They still have some Nextel network with the walkie-talkie thing, but they've somewhat gotten away from it already. Yeah. They've been able to get away from it already because now people don't walkie-talkie as much anymore. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, do you remember when people used to walkie-talkie and you could hear them like all loud and shit with their Nextel phones? The police officers wore walkie-talkies.
I remember that was one of my first phones I had was a chirp phone.
Oh really? You had one of those walkie-talkie phones?
Yeah, I had. That was one of my first ones I had.
I never had the walkie-talkie phone, man. That was all the white kids here, all the rednecks here, man. They all had them. We had the Sprint phone. But all the rednecks had the walkie-talkie Nextel. It was all of them, man. All the NASCAR fans, walkie-talkie Nextel. Yeah, man. Yeah, and then in the cities too. Yeah. In the cities too, those Nextels were very popular because of that walkie-talkie thing.
Yeah, it was popular.
Yeah. And they would call in like you would all of a sudden your phone it would beep and the person would be there screaming for you. You couldn't run away from anybody back then. The walkie-talkie. They rang right at you, right? I think all of a sudden it would ring your phone.
Hold on. Yeah, my bad. Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Go ahead. Where is fucking Panthers? Oh man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you getting excited, Melina? Huh? Are you getting excited?